be now set aside to offer stipends of at least 3,500 per month per household to 4 million households in the 5 counties. 2, to finance a mass testing and vaccination campaign. We propose you reallocate a minimum of 50 billion shillings from the defense budget and that of the Ministry of Interior, since the greatest security threat and war we now have to fight is against this pandemic. 3, to finance the interest waiver and business loans support to affected businesses, we propose an incentive tax relief for banks and other financial institutions that will waive such interest to affected businesses in their 2020 and 2021 tax returns, coupled with business loans support from the recently procured concessionary IMF funding. On the IMF loans debt management, taking cognizant of the recent government borrowing from the IMF, despite our concerns and those of many Kenyans of the huge debt burden that Kenyans have to already bear, and in order to ensure the funds are utilized optimally to support the economy as intended, we propose that the first disbursements from the IMF be specifically appropriated towards the acquisition of vaccines in an open and cartel-free system. Further, in order to meet the stringent IMF conditions attached to these loan approvals, it is imperative that the country embarks on an aggressive program towards fiscal consolidation driven by growth in revenues in order to sustainably manage both the debt levels and debt serviceability. It is our strong belief that this will be achievable only through the expansion of our tax base and not by overtaxing the existing base of taxpayers. It is with this in mind that we propose a robust program to support the businesses affected by the pandemic and lockdowns. We therefore propose that the part of the IMF funds procured by GOK, Government of Kenya, on account of the pandemic be directed towards supporting businesses from the bottom of the pyramid in order to achieve the twin objective of growing the economy from the bottom up, by bringing more people into the tax-paying bracket while also supporting the most vulnerable of our people's businesses, putting money into the people's hands. It is our prayer that the government, in formulating measures that will mitigate the socio-economic impact of the containment measures, will factor in some, if not all, of the above proposals. As we conclude, we wish to end by once again reminding the powers that be that the situation on the ground is different. Mambo kwa ground ni tofauti na ni mangumu na mazito zaidi. Immediate and urgent measures need to be instituted and all efforts and energy be redirected to this devastating situation facing our people. Failure to respond to the situation will be tantamount to fueling the brewing anger and desperation amongst the people, a situation that can only be catastrophic for our lovely nation. God bless Kenya and its great people. Happy Easter Monday. Thank you.
Maybe before KJ speaks in Swahili, let me also take this opportunity. As you have all witnessed, yourselves and ourselves have been kicked out from the hotel, and as you are aware, it was not the decision of the hotel management. The hotel management are in need of business at this time. But we were kicked out of that hotel apparently after a call from the Inspector General of Police and from the OCS Mudhangari. And we just want to tell the IG that nobody should take advantage of this pandemic to convert our democracy into a police state. And we must condemn, because we are representatives of the people. We are here to speak on behalf of over 20 other members of parliament who identify with this statement. But because we respect the law and we respect the COVID protocols, we opted to be only 3 of us to be able to issue this statement, and therefore let me also condemn that action by the police and the Inspector General of Police, and we will not allow them to intimidate us. You can see they have followed us from the outside, from the hotel to now the roadside, and they are welcome. They can come and listen. We are also speaking on their behalf and their families.
Asanteni sana wanahabari, hasa kwa ukakamavu wenyu kwa wakati kama huu ambao ni wakati mnaona wa hujma mingi zaidi. Lakini kwa taarifa ambayo tulikuwa nayo, nitaisema kwa ufupi kwa wale ambao wanatangaza kwa lugha ya Kiswahili waweze kuelewa mada kuu katika taarifa yetu ni gani. Ya kwanza ni kusema kwamba wote kama wajumbe tunafahamu kwamba ni kiongozi mmoja peke yake ambaye aliweza kushika Biblia na akaapa kwamba ataweza kutunza maisha, uhai na mali ya Wakenya. Ndio kwa maana leo ikiwa kama tuna mtu tungependa kuongelesha ni yule ambaye aliapa kwamba ataweza kutunza maisha ya Wanakenya na mali yao. Sisi tunajielewa kama wabunge ni watu wadogo sana. Rais tayari ametuambia kwamba ako na mawaidha ambayo anapata kutoka wataalam, na tunaheshimu mawaidha ya wataalam. Lakini sisi ndio tuko na wananchi hapa katika constituency zetu, hasa katika kaunti hizi 5 ambazo ziko chini ya lockdown. Nafahamu kwamba wakati tunaweka lockdown katika kaunti hizi 5, lockdown hii sionekane kuwa ni ya Nairobi, ni ya Kiambu, ni ya Machakos na ya Nakuru.